This is perhaps the number one mistake that beginners make while programming an Arduino, and this mistake is costing them a lot of bytes of RAM which they can save. So let me show you how you can save a lot of RAM by the simple technique called as the F macro. So the technique is called as the F macro. I'll explain about it in a bit. So suppose you are writing a serial.println. Okay, let us say what we normally say, hello world. Okay, now I'm going to compile this. As you can see, it uses 200 bytes out of the 2k bytes that are available in RAM. Now we'll put this inside F macro. It's simple, just you have to put F and parentheses and the string inside it. Okay, now what this does is, instead of storing hello world in the RAM, it stores it in program memory. Okay, now for reference, let me just write down the memory that is currently being used. So see, we can see that the program memory is using 1486 bytes out of 32256, which is 32k. So that is about 4%. And RAM, okay, RAM 200 out of 2048, which is 2k. Percentage it is occupying is 9% of total RAM. Okay, now we are going to compile it again. This time the difference is we have put it in the program memory instead of the RAM by using F. So let us compile again. Now look at the difference. The RAM has reduced to 188 from 200. The RAM has reduced from 200 to 188, while the program memory has increased from 1486 to 1500. Now you might be wondering why this is important. Well, this is important because, see, this is a small program. I have written just one println line, but typically in a bigger project there would be hundreds of such things that you print, and every time that you print, whatever is in the string remains in the RAM. It is put in the RAM by default. If you do the F macro, it is saved in the program memory, and it is better idea to put it in program memory because this string is static. It is not going to change. You would rather use your RAM for something that changes, like other variables, but these things don't change, right? Hello world will remain as hello world throughout in the RAM, thus wasting space in RAM. So it is better to put it in program memory. Also, RAM is only of 2k bytes. Only 2k bytes is really less. You would rather save that for some other operation, for some other variables, and for static variables you would rather want to use F macro. So use this technique next time that you write a serial.println